Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Auburn's offense will begin backed up off that forward turn. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. To the air, it's Lane, bringing pressure.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Come to the line for a 3rd and very long here on the opening drive. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. Just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Gives it to the back. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball up to the 30. The game makes it second and medium. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Lane. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Running it back, it's Moffitt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd, Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass this time. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. The 30. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And he just throws the ball away there.
Why don't you just run it up the middle? Goddamn, why y'all being stupid? Fucking run that shit and keep it moving.
2nd down and goal now for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Dropping back. It's Lane. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, they trail now 9-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats.
Let's go.
So far.
Shit.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, it's not always the flashy play. It's not always you have to throw for a big touchdown. Make a huge run as a quarterback. Sometimes it's just being efficient. Take what the defense gives you, move the sticks, keep the drive alive. That's the energy, that's the momentum you really want to play with as a quarterback.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about a 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down.
Right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they'll have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Dropping back, it's Lane. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launches downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Moffitt. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. First down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be...
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, man?
So what happened?
You got man. Why the fuck are you all the way over here and you got man?
Lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He's back to throw again on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To throw, it's Lane. Pressure is coming. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Bringing it back, it's Moffitt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Just outstanding execution here by the quarterback and being patient in the option game and eventually picking up the 1st down and showing what he can do with his legs. Something that the Gators love to do is incorporate that option game just to keep that defense honest.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. In the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. New center down to the offense. 1st and 10. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. And the single back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the wideout goes in motion. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. With the return, it's Moffitt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt return takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
Chauncey!
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. QB decides to keep it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it to the back. Fights through the tackler. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Ball handed off. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Scanning the field. It's Lane. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The Gators offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Man, they're already up big in this this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle made after a big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is...
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Lane. The tight end has got it. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy.
This play. Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
That's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Tackle tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Using a strong stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, just finished playing PS5.
Oh, right. What you trying to take?
Yeah, I think it.
Well, freaking, I'm about to head to the chest here real quick. So I gotta freaking grab some stuff. So, just be up there. And if I get from there, freaking, I'll come back home. But I'll get you to give me a ride real quick. And freaking, because I gotta pick this car up later. But yeah, I mean the place is like literally right there by the cafe. So it's not like far out of there.
Alright, I got you.
All right.